Okay, I'm going to talk about the SEO Ignite program, and it is which is a backlinking program that helps you get top Google rankings that end up generating leads. So I'm going to, in this video, I'm just going to show you what those ranking factors are for Google Rank. I'm going to show you some examples. I'm going to show you some example phone calls that come in when you have this ranking, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what the SEO Ignite program looks like. So Search Engine Journal, which is a leading publication or online site about internet marketing, they have an article here about the 4 most important ranking factors according to SEO industry studies. So if we could scroll down, you can see that they list number 1, content. Content is one of the most important Google ranking factors according to so-and-so at search engine senior strategist at Google. So content, number 1. Backlinks. Backlinks remain an important factor, Google ranking factor. But over the years, Google's learned to weed out the bad links from the good links. So quality links are really important. And that's the benefit of SEO Ignite. We create what are called Web 2.0 pages, and I'm going to show you what those are. We feed content. Into these Web 2.0 pages, and we link them back to your website. And that is what Google measures. They measure the credibility of your company and your website based on who's linking to your site. So let me just show you a couple of I'm going to show you a couple examples, and I'm going to search in an incognito window, and let's go over to Google. Incognito is a great way to do a search. It's probably the cleanest way to do a search. So if you do a search for Los Angeles CPA, very competitive market, you can see here that that's probably one of the most competitive markets you could ever go after, because there's a lot of CPAs, and certainly Los Angeles is an extremely competitive market. And you can see Rick Norris ranks number 3 in the Google 3-pack for Google Places, and they should rank, okay, so they also rank down here as well. So they're ranking number 9 on the first page. This generates a tremendous amount of calls and high quality business for Rick Norris. So let's take a look at Los Angeles Entertainment CPA, which is actually a better keyword to search to rank for than just Los Angeles CPA, because this is very more intent driven. This is somebody that specifically knows what they're looking for. They're looking for an entertainment CPA. Rick Norris ranks number 1, and he also ranks number 3. So that's pretty awesome. That generates a lot of business, and this is SEO Ignite that is providing this kind of ranking. Let's take a look at custom aquariums. Let's take a look at Custom Aquariums NYC, and you can see Okeanos. Okay, I may have spelled it wrong. So you can see that Okeanos Aquascaping, we applied the SEO Ignite program to them, and they rank number 1 in the Google Places. They also rank number 1 organically. They got a huge amount of calls. It's really the number 1 driver of leads for their business. Concrete polishing. NYC, again, Hudson Concrete number 1, they're ranking number 3 here, number 1 here. Okay, so, and it works for dentists too. So let's take a look at dentists. And this is Newington, Connecticut. So if it works in New York City, it's going to work in Newington, Connecticut. East Cedar Dental, you can see they rank number 2, and they also rank number 2 here. Okay, so let me show you what a Santa Monica Expert CPA. Okay, so I'm going to show you, this is what the SEO Ignite, how we set up the SEO Ignite network. So what we're doing is we're creating numerous what we call internet properties. Here's a little website. Okay, this is a uniquely coded website. This thing is amazing. It's a real powerhouse. But it links over to Rick Norris's main site. Here's a medium.com site. Here's a Google site. Here's a Santa Monica WordPress site. Here's a Blogspot site. You got a YouTube. So you can see we're creating this entire network. I'll show you. Take a quick look here. And you can see that we've seeded this with blog posts. And this is what we do. We seed with blog posts. We create links over to Rick Norris's website. Gives it tremendous authority. These are high quality links from very recognized websites. Very, very quality. This is the key. Okay, so here's a sample of the kind of results that you can get when you have these prime rankings on Google, and you need something powerful linking to your website to get you those rankings that are going to generate these kind of calls, and you can build a massive business off this strategy. So if you look at Smile Sensations, okay, I'm doing it's January 10th. You can see he's already gotten 2 phone calls this morning. The 24-second call, not great, but the 141, that's almost 2.5 minutes. You can see here, it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, so as of this recording, so we've got the whole day to go. You can see January 9th he had 7 calls, and look at how long these calls are. You get 56 75 seconds, 148 seconds, 186, 113. They're not all great, but there are some pretty awesome calls coming in here. 182 seconds, 230. I mean, these are multi-minute calls. These are really high quality calls. And you can see on the 8th there were maybe 13 calls. So this is what happens when you've got the prime ranking. I'll show you another example. Okay, this is another one which is up in the Boston area, and you can see the leads that are coming in. Okay, so on the 10th, okay, here's one that already came in. Unfortunately, this one was missed. Okay, but the person did call back, it looks like. Okay, which is great. Here's another one, a third one that came in, and this was an email. And then yesterday there were a couple. One lead came in yesterday. On the 8th there were 3 that came in. There was an email on the 6th, another email on the 3rd. You had them coming in on the 2nd. So already pretty much in the first week and a half of a very cold month up in Boston, where we had huge snowstorms and everything was shut down, you're still seeing maybe about 10 calls for the first week and a half. That's pays for 30. We haven't even, we've got 3 months before the good season starts. So these are the kind of results that you can get when you've got these prime rankings. And the real key here is to again, when you're looking at your strategy, you got to know how many leads you can handle, what the value of a customer is. That's the most important thing in determining how much money you should spend on your internet marketing. And that's something that I can help you with later, but this is how SEO Ignite works. It helps you get those prime rankings, which generates leads, and that's what we all want. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.